Another day, another nickel. Let's do this. All right, let's make sure everything is set. All right, phone is good. Computer is straight. Let's make sure make sure all the lights are on. Bam. Just wash our hands real quick. Make sure everything is good. Everything is organized how it should be. All right, let's start this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone's doing well, doing great, staying positive. Now, we have a lot to discuss. So I know, as you guys probably saw in the intro, you see this car, which is beat up. So 2 days ago, I basically got a text message from Vin Diesel, the guy from Fast and the Furious, for people that don't know. He basically texted me, hey, this is George MF Shop. Text message will be on the screen. He basically wants a 1968 or 69 or 70 Charger made like how it was in the Fast and the Furious. And that's what we're about to do today. So this right here is a 1969 Dodge Charger. So we're going to get to work right away because that is going to be the goal for today. We have a very big client. This guy, you know, he was the one that basically put me on to loving cars and all that with the Fast and the Furious series. It was literally it. But let's do it. Working on a car for Vin Diesel, Dodge Charger. Let's do it. Okay, so let's do the usual. Let's put it on the A lift. Make sure we weld it out first. And then what we'll end up doing is we'll take off all the parts and we will get it washed up and cleaned up, and then we'll get to work what we got to do. So let's take all of these off real quick. So yeah, you know, when I heard it, I was like, oh shoot, how the heck you got my number? That's the first thing I said. But hey, this is a great business deal, obviously, if we want to look at it that way, because that is going to get a lot of eyeballs on the shop, especially when we put our name on it. Yeah, it will be badass. So let's do it. We're gonna, and plus this is it's so many connections, because here's the thing. This franchise, Fast and the Furious, literally was what put me on to loving cars. It was literally that franchise. Like, it's my all-time favorite franchise because I love cars. Literally, like, that's I fuck with cars heavy. And that, it literally put me on, you know, to loving cars and all that. And then the Dodge Charger. The Dodge Charger is literally my favorite, you know, ultimate car. You know, the 70, it could be 69, 70, it doesn't really matter. But that's my all-time favorite car, literally. That one. I love that car. That's like one of the ones to dream to have in the collection. Definitely. I love the way that black and the way it was with the hood and everything. I love that style. It was really dope. But literally that franchise was what put me on to loving cars and all that. And then, you know, just think about it. You racing and doing all that nonsense. Fast 5 to me right now is still my all-time favorite. I love when they raced with the police cars and all that. I think that was awesome. It was a dope thing to watch. And just everything racing. I love cars. Always have since I was a little kid. Always will. It's one of my all-time favorite things. Because it's just peaceful. Like, you know, you think about it, going on a late night drive, you know, windows down, just chilling. It's a whole vibe, literally. It's nothing you could literally complain about. You know, obviously, of course, you want to be safe because, you know, it's very dangerous. It's the type of thing that, you know, if you go and do the wrong thing, you could end up dead. So you got to be careful. But listen, I love cars. I always will to the day I die. I love them. You know, I love modifying. Like, looking at one modified, it's just badass. Nothing really you can complain about on there. But hey, this is going to be good for the shop. I'm glad to hear this. Obviously, we're going to soon probably get more high-end clients into this shenanigans of the George MF shop. But hey, they're going to love it. They're going to see the work we're doing to him. I did tell him that we're going to record it, so he'll be able to see the whole documentative of it, you know. So hopefully, you know, it comes out badass for him. where he loves it and all that. And, you know, we'll work something out, possibly work on maybe other project deals, maybe, who knows. All right, let's drop this down. Let's go get this stand. Let's move this to number A. Let's pull this motor out. There we go. Car is stripped to the T. Let's get these parts right here. We don't need them. We will have brand new ones very soon. Let's clear up our inventory because I know we got a lot of it from the shenanigans. All right, these are the license plates that were on that one car. I have so much stuff on me that I don't need. All right, let's take this to the car wash, clean it up, make sure it's very nice for him. Think about it, this car is gonna have 0 miles, you guys, on top of that too. 0. So it's gonna be awesome for him. If he wants to daily it, he could daily it. It's probably gonna be his collection, who knows, but it's gonna be dope. All right, with the barnacles. All right, let's take this off. This thing looks horrible. Okay, let's get the body. So we got to really look into this one, honestly, because it's gonna be a lot. So we're gonna do this. Do I want the RT badge on it for him? You know what, yeah, let's do RT. I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what, fudge it, we'll do that. Engine cover, I think it was red if I'm not mistaken, so we'll go with this. Front bumper, I think it was chrome. We'll go with this. Wow, this car has so many modifications too, Jesus, I didn't even know, to be honest. If we miss something, then we'll just come back to it, if anything. All right, guys, it took us a minute to look for these parts because I wanted it. I want to make sure that it's like how it's supposed to be. Like there, look at that, we missed the front end. I hope this is it because this is the one I need. I was trying to look because I'm trying to make sure we get the exact ones. Dang it, George, what the heck is going on here? Just so it looks like how it should. All right, I want to say it was this one. I don't know, I think something's telling me it was the other one. Hold on, because we got to make sure we get this right. Was it? I think it was the other one. We need the whole outline of the car. This one. Whoa. And then these are the lights. Get this side put in. The license plate will be ours, so it won't matter. Let's get the rear shell. This part, I don't think we got these. Yeah, we need to get those still. We did get the windshield, so it'll be good. Trunk. All right, this is the part. I hope I got it right. It's chrome. We did get this part, so it'll be good. All right, let me see. All right, yeah, I think that's it. That's how it's supposed to be. Did I put the rear? I don't think I put. Let me see. I don't know. Okay, I did. Lord. Okay, yeah, so we did get this part. All right, and then eventually we'll put all of this shenanigans, or yeah, we should be able to. There we go. It's gonna be looking badass. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. And then yeah, I think we got everything body wise. Oh, we need these. We'll get them right now because we want to make sure that it looks like how it actually does, because if we give some BS, then we're the ones in trouble. It'd be a horrible look. All right, let's get the seats, steering wheel. All right, let's add this on. All right, okay, I think it's coming along pretty well. It looks pretty realistic to it. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, all right, let's get this thing washed up. Oh wait, I think we did, right? Yeah, we did. Let me make sure. I think I got the interior. Shoot. All right, let's go to the paint shop. We got to get this thing gloss black. All right, we need black gloss. Perfect. That exact one is what we literally need. Okay, I think it's looking really nice now. All right, let's get this thing back on the lift, get it all set up with everything it needs. We'll start from the rear. Let's lift it up here. Now it's looking more like it. Now it's looking like a 1969 Fast and the Furious Charger. I think the front end, let me see if there's different options real quick, because I'm trying to see. Is it hold on, That's what it probably is. It's probably the front end that I chose. That's the only thing right now that's a problem. It's not like how I need it. Front end. I want to see if they have different models. Front end. I need the one that's like, let me see. Okay, I need to look at these real quick. Let's get this one real quick. We'll see, hopefully. Okay, that's a little bit better now. Okay, yeah, there we go. That front end that we had got before is just not the one. And then yeah, I did get multiple tail lights just because I didn't know. Shit, forgot the right side mirrors. Okay, there we go. Now it looks better. Yeah, because I was like, this doesn't look right. Okay, let's get this thing with all the parts it needs real quick. All right, let's put this on. Tighten this up right here. This car is, he's gonna love it, y'all. I'm telling you. 0 miles, a 68.9 Charger. That's rare. That's rare right there. You don't see that anywhere. No cap. We're gonna make sure everything brand new parts is gonna look clean. All right, let's get these parts real quick. We need 2 of these, and then we need 2 of these also. All right, let's screw this up right here. Did I put the bush? Okay, I did. Let's get 2 of these. I like that the rear end on this one's easy too. It's not a stretch. All right, I think I know what we need. From here, we need this, and then we're gonna need the brake shoe, and then brake drum. Yep, that's exactly what we'll need. Let's get this side done real quick. There we go. Just put in this part. Okay, I was about to say, let me make sure I put the fuel pump so I don't do the same thing I did last time, where I forgot to put the fuel pump on the SRT Hellcat Ram, because that will be embarrassing. Okay, let's put this on, and then let's get this part. Yeah, this car is gonna be quick and easy. Quick and easy, y'all. Trust. All right, let's get this brake drum, and then I think, yeah, the rear should be done after we put these on right here. Gang, gang, gang. Boom. But yeah, no, you guys let me know what's the movies, what's y'all's favorite series of movies to watch, or franchise, whatever you want to call it. Me, I loved Fast and the Furious, you guys. This was a series. I don't know, but me, honestly, I love it, but I also was left disappointed a lot after, I want to say 7, maybe 6 or 7. Yeah, I think where they messed it up was on the part where they had Dom, switch up on his team. That one, to me, I think I can see it, but it's just, I don't think so. It ruined the franchise. And then like Fast and the Furious 9, to me, that was just a full-blown embarrassment, if I gotta keep it real. Like, that series to me was just ruined after that movie, because so much shenanigans was going on that you're like, man, get this BS out of here. You know dang well if you jumped off a freaking cliff, there's no way in God's green earth you're gonna live that. Get that nonsense out of here. It was just, that's the thing, it became too much nonsense that like wasn't believable, and it just ruins the experience of watching the movie. I think that's what it was. But then after that, it's like, then 10, you watch 10 or whatever they want to call it, and that shit was just another, like, disappointment. So think about it, you don't get the other one till next year in 2026. So it's like Barnix. But also at the same time, you're like, dude, this is shenanigans though, because it's just hella nonsense if you really think about it, and things that just didn't make sense. I think that's where they ruined it. And yeah, I still watch it if it comes out, of course, but man, it's just a low-key a disappointment. I gotta keep it real. I'm not gonna BS, because that's not me. It could have been better though. They could have done better with the series. I think after a certain time, it just got very I don't want to say repetitive. It's just, I think it felt like they ran out of storylines to tell with how it was at the time. I think after 7 they ran out of it and they decided to do VIN switching up on everybody, and it's just, I don't think it fit well. It didn't, you know, it didn't fit on nobody that much. I don't think people like that. All right, let's do this real quick. We're over here yapping. There we go. I think we're gonna need more rubber. I could already tell. And I think we're gonna need more. Maybe, actually, I don't think so. Damn, why is this so zoomed in? Christ. All right, there we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We gotta make sure we get the rims right too. Okay, let's get it down. And then let's get this motor. Yeah, I think now it looks even more like it, like how it should be. All right, we did get the radiator, so we don't have to worry about that. We need to get this. None of this yet. Fuse. Surprised it has some of these, honestly. Battery. All right, let's get all of this real quick. So we need 4 of these, 3 of these, and then 3 of these. There we go. So then we'll go here, here, there. All right. Yeah, because I want to get this part covered up real quick just to get it out of the way, because it's very simple. All right, let's put the battery in. Let's get this in, this part right here. And I think that's it. Yeah, we just got to put the motor in. I do want to figure out which one would it be technically, because right now it has a V8 Hemi 440 6-pack. Interesting, but let me see if me looking at the engine cover, which one will it, if it tells me. Where's it at? Where's it at? Because yeah, if we'll put that exact one in, if anything, if I could find it. Shoot. Engine cover. Dang it, it doesn't say for which model. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I want to figure out which one would it be, because it's not going to be this one. It wouldn't make sense. V8. Maybe we put, let's take a look real quick. Maybe it'll tell us in this thing. V8s. Let's see if maybe in the V8 column. Okay, this one right here. 2 carbs supercharged. That'll be the question if it takes it, because who knows. V8 2 carb. Okay, supercharged. I don't think so, but we'll see. 2 carb. Okay, I think so. We may do that one then. 2 carb supercharged. It looks clean too. Okay, it does. All right, we'll put this motor in. Let's get it customized real quick. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The motor for the Vin Diesel Charger. Let's get this sucker in. There we go. Damn, it looks clean, clean. I think what we might do is remove this. All right, and then yeah, we'll keep it like that instead. I would have liked that, but let me see if we can find a different cover, because yeah, we're gonna just need to have it like that, unless we get something like this instead, just to have something on it. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that should be fine. And then yeah, we'll keep it like this. Boom shakalaka. Get this thing how it needs to be. I have so much stuff in my dang, it's annoying. I don't think I ever got that. Let's get it. Probably gonna need a starter also. We'll take both just in case. All right, screw it in. Car's almost done, almost ready to go. Okay, V8 good. Ain't got about it. There we go. Let's get the drive shaft, which I do have. And the car is 1, 2, 3, 4 complete. Now we just need to get the wheels on there, which we got to figure out which type of wheels do we want to go with. Okay, so let me see if I can see the default ones that it has on. Okay, so the factory size tire is 215 70 14. Okay, so let's do standard 14. I think it was, right? 14. So yeah, 14 215 70. We need 4 of these, and then the rim. This is where it's going to be a fun one. We need to, I think I've seen them though before. They would be under like the classic ones. Definitely not that. It wouldn't be those. Similar, if it was chromed, yeah, maybe. This is the challenging part, is finding the one close to these. It needs to be a little bit skinnier, and it would be good. Feels like these, but chrome or white at least. Let me see. They're close, but not that one. Okay, these right here. Perfect. These are the rims I need. Okay, we need 4 of those, size 14. Or maybe, is it these? Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's the ones I got. All right, let's put them together. It's gonna be small, yeah, for this freaking tank. It's gonna be small ass freaking wheels. Okay, let me see. Yep, those are the ones I need for now. Okay, let's balance it out. Get this thing ready to rumble for its customer. Dang, so we did a swap on it. Now it has a supercharge in it. Supercharged motherfucker. Thing's gonna move. We're gonna have to respect it on the streets. All right, there we go. Get the last ones. All right, put these on back here. All right, let's see how they look. Perfect. That is awesome. That's perfect, low key. That's perfect. That's exactly the model I need. All right, there we go. Now let's get this thing with all its fluids in, so nothing is fudged up. Yeah, because with the other cover, going back to that, it would have been looking horrible if we did that. It's nice, but we can't. We gotta have this one, even though it comes natural, so it's perfect. That's supercharged, old school too. Old school supercharger with the belt on it too. That's clean. All right, there we go. Get this thing out here. All right, Dodge Charger is complete, you guys. Vin's gonna love this thing because it is gonna be badass. Let's start it up. Oh my god, it starts up right up too. Oh my god, it sounds badass too. Damn, this is clean. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. We just gotta figure out when he wants to swing by, pick it up. He's gonna love this thing. It's a beast. Well, job's complete on that behalf. We'll discuss, see what happens off camera. We'll see what ends up happening. Now, let's promote a little bit of the George dealership, my people. We do have these cars on the lot. We have this Ram 1500 2016 with the Hellcat motor in it. If you want it, swing by. It is available. It is currently priced at $192,000. We also got this 2013 Jeep, or I said Jeep, whoa. G-Wagon, Mercedes, special edition red wine with black rims. Come check it out. We also got this 1995 Audi RS2, pretty clean, perfect first car. All 3 have 0 miles. Also had this 2016 Chevy Camaro, brand new. Also this GTR, 6,000 miles, only 2024. It's running like brand new. And then we have this Mustang right here, Shelby. So if you want something nice, something fast, convertible, this is your choice option. Damn, yeah, it looks clean, y'all. It looks bad freaking ass. I'm a fan. It looks clean. He's gonna love it. It looks just like it too. I think we did a good job. Okay, well, we're gonna see. I'll probably give him a contact, see when we can hand it to him, see if he wants it to be delivered or he'll swing by. So let's have a discussion what we'll probably do, what's next for the shop. So I'm liking the nice cars that we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars out ready for the dealership out in the lot. I think I'm going to work on this Lambo. The next time we come in, we're going to work on it. It is the show car. So all we got to do really, honestly, is just repair it a little bit where we can put all 4 tires. Because obviously it's missing one here. And I believe it's missing one up here. So we'll repair it to where it gets all 4 tires. We'll put the body and everything. The car's not going to really have a motor. It's not going to be necessary. It's just a show car. We'll just have it there. Maybe we'll get something. But it'll be a show car, so it's not going to move from there, honestly. So we'll keep that in mind. I did buy a couple cars. Buy a couple. Let me just pull it up for you guys. So I bought a good amount of cars, honestly. So I think it was from here or maybe down here, possibly. No, I think, let me see. Okay, so it would start from up here. So right here we bought this Mazda RX2 or RX7. I got a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan. That one's going to be in the way. SRT8, Jeep, BMW 2014 M4, Audi, Hot Wheels car, Audi again. We bought a lot of R8s, so that'll be in the collection. Jeep Wrangler. We also got this Trackhawk, basically, and another one. So there is, as y'all see, we have a good amount of collection of cars. We got a lot of Infinitis G35, which will probably get worked on also. But yeah, that's gonna be it, you guys. We're gonna keep it short, simple. I wanted to show, obviously, and document the Dodge Charger for Vin Diesel. So here it is. Looks very clean. All right, well, let me see. We'll park it up for now inside, just because I gotta contact him, see when he wants to come get it, or if he wants us to ship it out. We'll see what we do. I'll keep it parked in here, and let's get the heck out of here, guys. No cap. Let's roll. Actually, time out. Hold the phone. I want to see if I can find, this is rear window. Let's move this to the garage real quick. I want to see if I can find a cover for this thing, so we don't get people coming and doing no dumb nonsense on it. Okay, let's take a look, because yeah, I'd rather have that thing covered up for now, and then just give it to somebody when they buy it with, you know, its thing and all that. Okay, rear window. Damn, this thing has so many customizations to it. Jesus. Is this the one I have? Let's get this rear window just in case. All right, let's see this thing real quick. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. This is how I wanted it. And then whoever comes and picks it up, then we'll give it to them. We'll hand them that, and they'll have it in their collection. There we go. Yeah, because I don't want this thing, you know, out where we'll have somebody do some shenanigan. Let's move it on. All right, there we go. Well, let's get the heck out of here. Actually, no, hold on. I need to clean out my inventory because I have too much shenanigans in my pockets. All right, let's put this all away. Yeah, half of it we'll probably end up selling anyways. Let's get this all out of here. All this rubber stuff to stay. Get that out of here. The only thing will stay is the rubber, because that's always needed. Okay. All right. Shut this door. And let's get the heck out of here. Been here for a sec. And then, yeah, like I said, tomorrow, you know, we'll discuss. See if, how does he want to do it? All right. Let's roll.